Blac. Chyna's my guest today. Hey! And this is the first time we ever met.
I know. It feels like we've met before.
I feel like I know you. I saw you.
Yeah.
I was at having a dinner in LA, which I'm like hardly ever in LA, but I was in LA at a dinner and what was the name of the place? One of those Ocean Prime, maybe?
Probably.
You go there?
Yeah.
Well, you've been there. Because when I came out, I didn't know it was you. I saw this Lamborghini pull up.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, who's the chick in the Lamborghini? And the valet goes, that's Blac Chyna.
No, that's crazy.
But you moving around the LA streets in Lamborghinis is a nice life.
Yeah, I kind of gave up the Lambo.
You
traded
did?
for a Ferrari.
Well, that's
Same thing.
same thing.
Yeah.
You got expensive taste, right?
I like fast cars.
What are we doing today? We're shooting. You're doing. You have a new show.
Yeah, so I have a new docuseries. It is with the network Zeus. It's a docuseries with Zeus. It's a streaming, so it's kind of like Netflix. So you have to subscribe, and it's like uncensored, and basically it's just following me around and just showing like the other side of me that nobody like knows, like motherhood, the business savvy side, and just like everything that I kind of go through like day to day.
Yeah, that's good because I feel like it's
Yeah.
always like the same. People are obsessed with your love life, all the headlines and the blogs and stuff. But
Yeah.
you have like 15 million followers on Instagram, right? Is that the right number?
Mhm.
What is your exact title? Is it
I feel like I don't have a title. I feel like I do it all,
Yeah.
sorta. But if I had to,
entrepreneur?
yeah, I would if I had to.
A beauty
And
entrepreneur.
model.
Well, where do you get most of your
everything.
success? Like with what? Like
Cosmetics.
cosmetics.
It's
That's
just
how
myself.
you make your
I
bulk
mean,
of
like
your business.
just like with my brand, period. It's not really one thing. Everything kind of balances. So it could be like from like fashion to like makeup to bookings to. It's kind of like everything intertwined. It's not like one specific thing.
Right. Like what would you say if you had to say what was your best business deal or your most profitable business deal that you've done?
I would have to say my most profitable, definitely Fashion Nova.
Nice. Really?
Yeah, I mean up to recent, yeah.
And you were early in the Fashion Nova game, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I was like one of the people that like started them off. Yep.
And then how does that work? Do you have to like renegotiate as you get bigger or?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, as everything grows, I think that, the money should grow with it.
Yeah.
I
Absolutely.
think it's only fair.
I don't even know how that works. I see so many people doing it and I wonder who's really making money off of that. But I guess
Yeah.
you're really making money off of it.
Yeah.
I know Cardi is doing really well.
Yeah.
With her clothing line. Would you do a line?
I would.
Have you had conversations about that?
I haven't yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I would go more into like if they was to start like a beauty line, I would like go more that route. So
Yeah.
I really like makeup and like cosmetics and skincare and all that type of good stuff.
All right. So what do you think people are going to find out about you from this show now that they don't know already? Because I feel like we know a lot about your life, whether you want us to or not.
Well, I mean, I feel like they'll like see like the funnier side of me, the more kind, gentle side of me, not just like what they've like been told or said about me.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of who it was I saw. I saw a rapper talking. I want to say it was T.I. or somebody talking about you once. I was saying that people don't really give her the credit or understand what a hustler she is. Like,
Yeah,
I think it might have been T.I.
probably.
Have you heard that? Had you heard that?
I've heard it from a few different different people. So
Do you
I
look
can't
at
really-
yourself that way?
I can't really. Yeah,
You
I
do?
think so for sure.
Yeah. Have you always been like that? Where did that come from? Like,
Yeah,
what age?
I've always been like a hustler. Like I remember when I was young, I used to sell candy at school. I used to take out my neighbor's trash. My first job was like at McDonald's.
How old?
Man, I was super young, like super young.
So you're hustling newspapers. You're hustling at McDonald's.
No, not newspapers.
I mean,
not
not-
newspapers. Like trash. Like cause like at the bottom of my complex, the trash dumpster was like all the way at the bottom. So like all the people that used to be at the top, I would like just go like door to door and ask them if they want to have like take their trash out, and I would make money that way and like taking it all the way down the hill.
And how old were you?
I was super young, probably like 10 or something crazy.
Jesus.
Like I always knew how to like make money and like handle
Where
money.
did that come from? Your mom, your dad,
I guess maybe I'm not sure.
You
I was
know,
really good with
you
it.
just always had a need to do that. Do you have a big family?
No, not at all.
Brothers and sisters?
No, my mom, she only had me, but my dad, he had 13 or 14 kids. I know, and I met everybody when I was 16.
Yeah, I vaguely
Yeah.
remember hearing about this.
Yep,
And
yep,
some of
yep.
them recently, right?
Yep.
Is that weird? I always wonder about that because I ain't seen my father since I'm 10, and I always wonder
No, it's
what
not.
it would be like to meet an adult.
Yeah, everybody's
sibling.
like grown. Yeah, everybody's like grown. It's so yeah.
And then you're like famous. So is that weird or is it
I don't think it's weird. No.
really? You just meet them and that's my sister, my brother. And
Yeah, but I met them when I was 16. So
got it.
I mean, I'm 31 now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you grew up by yourself essentially, like
Right,
an only
only
child.
child. Mm-hmm.
So in a
The whole
hustler
life.
had to get it cracking, and it was just you and your mom mostly, right?
Yeah, and my grandma.
And your grandma.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay, so 13 and 15 you're at McDonald's.
Mm-hmm.
How long did that last? Because that couldn't have been fun.
Yeah, I worked so many places. I worked at McDonald's, Taco Bell, the Golden Corral, Uno's, Pizzeria. And that was the last place. The last place that I like officially had to clock in somewhere was Hooters. And then from there, I was like, listen, I'm going straight to the strip club.
Enough of this. Nickel and dime.
Yeah, no, I went straight to the strip club. I was like, this ain't cutting it.
You must have had, somebody must have put you on to that life, though, and the fact that you could get that money.
Yeah, I
doing
mean, like
that.
my mom, she used to dance, when I was younger, up until like I was an adult too. And
How is that as a kid to your mom does that? Is that weird? Do the kids know? Do your friends
I mean,
know?
I mean, kids know what's kind of going on or whatever, but it's like your parents, so you're gonna respect it regardless. Long as I wasn't in any harm, it didn't matter.
It was normal to you, right?
Yeah.
It was normal to you. So you probably always had in your mind that was an option of something, of a way to get
No,
money.
I never wanted to do it because I mean, at the end of the day, it is like as you grow older, it is like embarrassing. So it was like not an option, but it became an option.
Yeah. At how old?
When I turned 18.
18. 'Cause that's when it's legal, right? You couldn't do it
Yeah.
before that.
Mm-hmm.
And then is that weird when you first go in, or you prepared? Because I always wonder about that. People who strip, who like,
No, you don't.
what is
really,
that first day like? Is that first day? How do you even know how to do that out the gate? Is there lessons? Did you teach you?
So like the first day, like when I went in there, they're like, what's your dance name or whatever. I didn't know. I'm like, well, I don't know. Can I ask the security guy? I was like, hey, what do you think my name should be? He was like, I don't know. Write down Cream. So I was like, okay. So
You were Cream at first.
So I wrote down Cream.
Blac Chyna is so much better.
Yeah, and then I like actually took that name from like one of the customers like 2 weeks later, and then I came in and I dropped like the K and then added the Y, but that was pretty cool. But when I first went in there, everybody was like looking at me like, you look so familiar. You look like somebody. And like, if you look at me, pictures of me and my mom, we look just alike. So like, but my mom, I guess, never like probably like told them, okay, like this is my daughter type stuff. So they're like, you look so familiar. And then once they like figured it out, like she came up there, it was crazy. I like had to run out the back door. It was.
Oh, she didn't know you with it.
No,
And
so that was
and
crazy.
she was not happy with it, or she was again.
No, she was like, what? No.
Yeah,
And
but she.
I know, it was weird. And that was the first time. And then the second time,
Yeah.
I think she had like already kind of had like figured out like that I was dancing. She came in the club or whatever and got some ones. And when I got on the stage, she threw the ones. And I was just like,
That's
and I was like,
horrible.
all right. But it wasn't like bad. It was like, I see what you're doing. It was like, it's fine.
Okay, it wasn't like I see you and you're in trouble and you want money.
No, like
here's
she
my-"
got ones. It was like
her supporting you.
Yeah.
Like she was supporting you.
like that's what you want to do here. I'm like, yeah.
And you kept. And did you stop or did you keep
No,
going?
I kept going.
That's
Yeah.
great. That's a little bit crazy.
Yeah.
Did she
I mean, I wasn't like naked. So like the thing about like Merlin clubs, you don't get undressed. So you have like your bikini top on or whatever. So you're not like butt naked, like with your
mom
legs.
and-
Like no, that'd be
that would have
weird.
been awful.
But yeah, that's how that went down.
But
Kinda
at
crazy.
any point, did she prepare you what to deal with in that life? Because I'm sure there's hard things that happen with that life. Like,
No.
did you ever
We
have
never,
that like
we never
mom's
really
daughter conversation?
No.
Really?
Yeah. Now that I think about it, no.
She didn't put you on a no game?
No.
You just went in there and figured it out yourself?
Yeah.
Are you close? I know you and your mom have some conflicts. I don't know if but like, were you close with her mostly?
Not as much as I would like, and I'm still working on that.
I know I know you're in a conflict right now. Do you feel like you're gonna?
It's not a conflict. It's just like, it's like not right now,
Just not good or?
No, I mean, just sometimes you just got to be focused. Like I have things that I'm trying to do. I can't focus on like other people's emotions and stuff like that. Like at the end of the day, it's my mom, but I still have like 2 kids that I have to like worry about in businesses. I can't focus on nothing else but what I need to focus on, which is important to me.
So then who's your support system? Like who's like the people that you just out here like
Just out here.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
got your
I'm out
own
here.
back.
Yeah.
Your own back.
Mhm.
That's tough.
Yeah.
You don't have like other families, aunts.
No.
Wow, Chyna. Does
Mhm.
it ever? Are you ever amazed at what you've been able to build on your own?
Mhm.
Because I get it. Family could be,
Yeah. It
and
could
your
be a
life is so
lot.
public, so that it doesn't even give you a chance to if it's you and your mom in private or you and your whoever in
Mhm.
private, it's one thing. But
Yeah.
when
Yep.
everybody has an opinion and
Basically, it like kind of like hinders and like kind of slows up like the process and whatnot. But like everything always comes like full circle, and that's kind of like how it always been. I feel like in my life.
I remember when the whole thing was happening and you were with Rob and
Yeah.
on the show it seemed like this big she's gonna be back around the family after everything that it felt like this big thing, but you once the show started and we saw you seemed so like calm.
Yeah.
It didn't
I feel like
seem
everybody's like that. It's like this picture that's been like painted. Of course, like I mean, I'm a woman. Like we're
Yeah.
going to have our moments and spaz. That's quite normal. But
Yeah.
it's like, and half this time, like half of the stuff be like false. So I don't even like let it bother me because it's like false and fake. So I just let it just like roll off my back.
yeah. Where are you at with love right now?
I'm just chilling right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But do you still hopeful about it? Do you feel disappointed by it? Do you feel
No,
like
not at all. I just things didn't work out. It just didn't work out.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's nothing to like really dwell on.
I know, but sometimes woman gets doesn't work out, and then you get into a bad place where you're like, fuck men.
No,
Or, you know.
I don't think that at all. And plus, right now, like honestly, this is how I feel about it. Like right now, I'm not in a point where I'm like satisfied or whatever, so I can't really like pay attention or hinder like what a male is doing because I'm not where I want to be. And when I get to where I want to be, then that person will come and then we'll figure it out from there.
Yeah. I never realized, I know people, I know you've been booked in videos as Nikki's double, but you really resemble her.
Yeah.
Do people tell you that all the
Nikki.
time?
Well, not as much anymore, but when I was younger, for sure.
Yeah. And that was like that must have been an interesting call to get, right? To play, you were like a stunt double or what did you,
I know.
a stand-in? Is that what they call it?
Stunt double for Monster.
Oh, Monster.
Yep, it was a Monster video. I don't even know if they like released it really because it was so like.
They put the Monster video out.
It was out? Okay.
But are you in it?
But it wasn't like, I was in it, like, but I don't.
But it's like you
like,
from the side or you from the.
Yeah, and like having like the whips because we had to switch outfits. And like it was pretty cool. I know certain places didn't play it because it was like kind of gory.
Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah, but it definitely
Yeah,
dropped.
it came out,
It was a
yeah.
dope video. But can you see yourself in it and be like, yo, that's
Yeah,
me right there? You do?
Yeah, it's funny.
Did you meet her at that time?
That was the first time I met her, and like they had tied me up, and it was kind of crazy. I was like, okay, this is weird. And then like she came or whatever, she was like, she was super cool, she was super nice, and she was like telling the people like no cameras on the set or whatever. And I'm like, okay, that's right, girl. That's kind of bossy. I love it, And then like it was one part like where she was like kind of like on top of me, and I was like, all right, this is kind of cool. So
You were into it.
I was like, all right. Yeah, so that was really fun. It was really fun.
And then you did the video with her. You did in the car together.
Yep, I did Come on a Cone too. Come on a Cone. And then I did race the one with Gotti, race with Chyna. That was really fun too.
Did you? Because I know you were friends with Kim before you dated Rob or any of that.
Yeah.
And I think when I look at Kim, I mean, her family and her mom is super smart. Her dad was a lawyer. She had a lot of mentors. But I feel like people don't always even give her credit for the business that she's built. Like I feel like people don't understand how hard she works and how,
I feel like all of them, really.
Yeah. Well, that's true.
All of them.
I just think Kim was the one out the gate and probably takes the most flack out of everybody, out of all of them.
I mean, somebody has to kick it off. You know what I mean? It's like a football team. You have to have your key players.
Yeah. So I was just wondering early, like in your friendship, before everything got complicated and whatever, but like, was there anything that she put you on to or that she...
No.
Really? Not even being around her, things that you observed or... You like, I had my own hustle by then.
Yeah, no, shoot.
You were selling lashes, I think, mostly. You were already doing that. And
Yep, and waist trainers and stuff like that. I actually put them on the waist trainers and stuff.
Oh, you did?
Yep, this other company.
You wear waist trainers every day? No,
I stopped.
you stopped wearing them.
I don't wear them every day. I used to, but
You're tiny.
Yeah.
Number one, you're tiny.
Yeah.
So what do people need to look out for or be aware of?
Look out for my new docuseries. It's called The Real Blac Chyna. You can
What's
subscribe.
the difference between like a reality show and a docuseries?
Docu is more like just kind of like following.
Are you saying the other
Okay,
shows
I don't
are
know.
scripted? No, we know. Listen, we know. I've done all those reality shows. We know how it works. It's a theme.
Yeah.
They
I
set
feel
you
like
up in a scene.
yeah. The reality is more like beats or things that you gotta hit or just talking points and maybe water being thrown, chairs or something like that. It's not like that. This is just basically about me, and I'm executive producing the whole show. And the good thing about this is with me teaming up with Zeus is because everything is like raw and uncut. Like how Netflix is, how you could curse and like show nudity.
Yeah. You about to be naked on the show?
I mean, no, I'm just saying like how I'm just, yeah.
But you might be naked on the show.
I mean, little something for a little something. Yeah.
But are we gonna
Told
see
you nudity.
Are we gonna see the intimate details? Like we'll see the kids. Are we gonna see
Yeah,
you
you're gonna
going
see the kids
through stuff? Are we
going
gonna
through things that hurt, the pain, the struggle, me doing this run, just like everything.
Yeah.
Like it's uncensored, like
your mom
and just
gonna be
raw.
in it?
I'm hoping so. Yes.
Yes.
I definitely need her.
Are you really willing to put all that stuff on the table with her? And
Yep, and I think that this will really actually bring us closer. Really, I'm hoping.
I hope so for you too, baby.
Yeah, me too.
Do we know when it's coming out?
It should be the end of this summer.
Oh wow, soon.
Yeah, very soon.
All right. Well, congratulations. It was nice to meet you
Thank
finally.
you. You too.
All right, Blac Chyna. Look for the summertime. Right?
Summer.
Summer.
Yep, coming soon.
One time for Blac Chyna, everybody. It's Power 105.1.
Thank you.